Hello pilots and welcome back to Flight Academy. It's time for Season 2. This series is brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming, and as always, my name is Phil. 11 players are going head-to-head in a round-robin single-ship tournament to find out who is the ace pilot. The format rules are in the description below, but continuing to join me for the entirety of Round 4, we have...
Hey folks, it's Ben.
Hey Ben, welcome back. Another interesting game, very different types of ships here again, so going to be curious to see how this goes down, but let's quickly run through those lists because there's a lot to go through on those lists. We have Quinn flying Grudge in the TIE SE FO bomber with prime thrusters, plasma torpedoes, proton rockets, skilled bombardier, proximity mines, cluster mines, and a shield upgrade. And now breathe. There's a lot on that ship.
Wow.
So it's crazy. But I mean, I'm having a look over the other side of the board. There isn't an insurmountable amount of upgrades there either.
Yeah, so Gary's flying Temin Wexley. So that's the X-Wing T-70 that can perform a free boost. He's got outmaneuver, R4 astromech, pattern analyzer, shield upgrade, the S-foils, and also he's put an ion cannon on it.
Got to love a token ion cannon. But yeah, a good early shot there using outmaneuver, got one shield down, so not the most shields, but it's a start. And Quinn, he's straight in there with his shenanigans. A boost and skilled bombardier drop of those cluster mines. So
yeah, got some great options with that. Oh, that's going to be close. Oh,
too close, Quinn.
Oh, unlucky.
Too close. That bendy barrel roll does go a lot further than you expect, and that is 2 damage there. So the straight damage for landing on it and the additional damage on the roll, that's a bit disappointing there. Hopefully those bombs can do something.
Aha. I'm going to go the other way.
Interesting
Nice.
Disengage there from Gary.
Yeah, good call. I assume he was anticipating some form of bombs.
Yeah.
Didn't really want to chase Grudge.
You definitely don't want to chase Grudge. I think despite being the lowest initiative of the ships in the tournament, the combination of ship ability, upgrades, and pilot ability there are crazy. Just being able to say, okay, I'm going to boost in front of you. I'm stressed, but I've got prime thrusters, so I don't care. I'm going to drop a bomb on you. And because you're at range 0 to 2, I'm going to make you re-roll a dice if I don't like it. And I'm doing that all before you move, so I know where you're going to be. It's just crazy.
I do love the models. It looks so big, even compared to his T-70.
I mean, it's
great model.
It's the wings pointing out, very
aggressive.
Very TIE Defender-esque. And again, it's that classic black and white scheme of the First Order, which just really, really does set them apart and really lets you know that they are aggressive and dangerous ships.
The fury of the First Order.
Yeah. Ooh, attempting a barrel roll there, but not quite enough room. In 1.0, you probably could have fit that, but not in 2.0. So
he's got R4. Plenty of options on the blues.
Plenty of options, but I think he just did a 3 instead, trying to go a bit faster.
I think he's trying to come around the other side of the rock.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't want to be in the middle where his options will be very limited.
Absolutely, and if he gets too close to those rocks, he runs the risk of Quinn sort of trapping him onto bombs. I mean, we've seen Quinn do a lot of shenanigans getting people into the center of those obstacles and really taking advantage of that. Some great flying to get out of it, but some people haven't quite managed that. That looks... So Gary clearing the stress there. Really doesn't want to stay too close.
Gets a free boost.
The T70s have got some great abilities on them, like with their action economy, stress removing mechanics in the end. It's just,
oh yeah, I love that pilot. It's so good.
It's just such a powerful ship, and I don't know why I don't fly them more often, because they just are great. But I think unfortunately Resistance and Rebels are the two factions I fly the least of, because I prefer my dark side factions or my Republic. I love my Republic ships.
Yeah, I started flying Republic quite a lot. After having a bit of a break from flying Scum for 7 years. I really like the Republic ships.
They are really cool. I like the fact that they've got so many named pilots in there as well. Like not just named pilots, but named pilots that you don't have to have read an obscure comic book here or an old novel there to go, I know who that is. It's like, oh, I'm flying Mace Windu and Obi-Wan and Anakin and Plo Koon, and I know exactly who they are. Yes, some of them you might need to have watched the TV shows, but still, they're a lot more readily accessible than, say, the comics or the novels sometimes. So that's quite nice. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
This is potentially... Oh, I like that barrel roll there from Quinn, actually.
I think he's looking to set up another boost and drop.
Yeah. Let's see if Temin does... Oh, is it just a one forward? That's not ideal.
Oh.
I think that's going to avoid...
I think he can get out of that.
Oh, don't discount it. That's really close. No, he's still in there.
Yeah, it's very close.
But one thing I will say is that he's definitely... Oh, actually, I don't know if he has avoided... He's avoided a...
I think Grudge could possibly bank to the right and drop next turn.
Yep, and there are some shields gone as well, so really good turn there for Quinn. But yeah, I think a bank skill bombardier proxy mine coming in. If he still has those cluster mines, that would have been even better. But I think got a bank ship right though.
Here we go.
Oh, let's see.
Oh yeah, I think
you just do it.
Drops that with a 1.
Yeah, you just do it as range 1.
Well, he's gone for the 2 anyway. That should still
it still hits.
Good bomb.
I mean, again, that's what I think is just so powerful with Grudge there. And re-roll that one, please. So that is 3 hits coming in from that proximity mine. So powerful. And then Grudge gets to move.
That was a good use of the re-roll there.
Yeah, Grudge's ability to force you to re-roll one there is
just try and get, make these bombs count.
And we've seen some great use of the mines in this series. It's been great. Mines and ions have really come into their own.
It's great that Quinn's bought a bomber. It's nice to see. So you get to see, bombers against normal ships.
Yeah.
It's a great variety in both seasons that we've had so far.
Yeah, I mean, Quinn is, again, it's one of the things you can always guarantee with Quinn. He's going to bring something that isn't the norm. And you're going to, at first, you're going to look at it and you think, oh, that's interesting. I'm really not sure about that. And then when you start piecing together the tricks, you suddenly go, oh, okay. I see what you've done there.
Yeah, I think he's got a good eye for synergy within
Yes.
Upgrades and pilot abilities.
Very much so. And that's one of the things that it's really enjoyable seeing what he does. Like, again, Kanan last season, everyone went, it's only Kanan, and then he went, well, you're rolling one less dice, and everyone, oh, okay, that's not good for me. And then Grudge is doing quite well here. I mean, he's got to be careful. He is now outmaneuvered, but not too bad.
Ooh.
So just 2. Oh, just 1 is in the focus. But down to half points each. But whilst they're getting their dials set, guys, just want to remind you, if you do like what we're doing here at Art of Art Gaming, you can support us on Patreon. The link for that is in the description below. Ooh. Would you have been tempted to possibly leave a Prox mine there?
How many has he got? He's got
one left.
Difficult one. Maybe if I still had 2, then yes. But I would probably try and maybe use it when I'm going to guarantee a hit.
Do another auto trigger again. Yeah.
Because I think he's very reliant on his bombs. I don't know how often he's been able to get torpedoes or rockets off.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't remember now off the top of my head. There's been, obviously, we've seen quite a few games and a lot of different things. But yeah, I mean, the bombs have worked really well. I mean, they do really complement Grudge's ability there. So that is obviously quite good.
Yeah.
Let's see. So can Grudge sneak a little bit more damage in there?
I think Gary's done well there to move away instead of coming in the middle there. It would have been quite tempting to come in the middle, and yes, he would have got shot. However, it would have been so easy for Grudge just to fly past him or fly around him and mine him. Where he is now, it's going to be a lot more difficult to Grudge.
Yeah, he's doing the right thing. Oh!
However, unfortunately, that was a very good roll.
Wow!
Did not expect that.
You do not expect the bombers. Wow, fair play there, Quinn. Really well done. Like, as we say, Gary did that really well. He only suffered 1 of those bombs, which is still
a devastating bomb.
But
Oof.
yeah, devastating bomb and a devastating final shot there. That came out of nowhere. So well done, Quinn, there. Really good game from both players. Ben, thank you very much for joining us for that one.
Pleasure as always.
And guys, as always, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Link for the Patreon is in the description below, and we will see you next time.